I'm excited today because my special guest is Laura Otter. Laura, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Laura. I'm a birth doula, and so I work a lot with pregnant women and postpartum women and mothers generally. So my, I guess, specialism, if you like, is just general whole body well-being for mothers usually, but obviously that extends to everybody.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura. Our theme for today is grounding. So sit on your mat any way that feels comfortable and let's just have a wiggle on the mat to begin with. So whether you like sitting with your legs straight or your legs crossed, close your eyes and move your center of gravity around from side to side or forwards and backwards or in circles. And connecting into a sense of roots and connection with the earth. Just begin by noticing where are your points of contact with the ground or your mat or whatever you're sitting on. Letting your awareness go down to that level of the surface. If you place your hands on the ground, notice the texture of whatever you're sitting on. And then be aware of your sitting bones and your tailbone. So that if you sort of slowly dodge side to side, you can feel like your left sitting bone, your right sitting bone, the places that you're making contact with the ground, the earth. And then be aware of where your tailbone is. If you're not quite sure, you can always place your hand on the back of your hips, like feel where the back, where your sacrum would be at the back of your pelvis, and then just down below that, just above your anus, is your tailbone. Let's just do like a seated cat-cow from here. So with your hands on your knees, just feel for rocking your weight forwards on your sitting bones. Lift your chest and your chin. And then rock backwards on your sitting bones, rounding your back, letting your head come forwards. Moving in that pattern and just feeling how the pressure on your sitting bones changes. And how this is also bringing movement to your tailbone. Like as you arch your back, your tailbone is moving sort of back slightly. As you round your back, your tailbone is moving forward slightly. A little bit letting this movement go through your whole body, through your spine, or through your torso anyway. So when you're rounding, just let your shoulder blades come apart, let your head come forwards. And when you're arching, your shoulder blades will come together. Chin lifts a little bit, don't strain your neck. Okay, great. Let's come on to our feet now. Come onto your feet and do the same thing in terms of just moving your center of gravity around. So with your feet like you would for mountain pose, whether that's feet underneath your hips or feet together. Let's do some circles for the hips to begin with, kind of fairly big circles in your hips. But with your awareness at the ground level, the place that your roots reach down from. Noticing how your weight distribution changes moment to moment in your feet. And then circle your hips the other way. Feel for slightly spreading your feet and your toes on the floor. Like imagine your feet are like 3 sizes bigger, which totally happens with yoga. Well, your feet definitely spread if you do yoga. I don't know if anyone else has had that experience. My feet have definitely got bigger and wider through yoga. Maybe not 3 sizes. Okay, now bring your hips to the middle, and I want you to do a subtle thing where you are just going to rotate your tailbone. So I'm less trying to move my hips. I'm trying to keep my hips static, but actually move my tailbone, which is bringing a little bit of movement to the hips, but they're not doing those big circles. It's like mini tailbone circles, which might be a thing you can actually feel, or it might be a thing that you're kind of doing with your intention. And then do these mini tailbone circles the other way. Couple more. Okay, let's do something else that will feel powerful in the legs. If you face sideways on your mat, so you're facing one of the long sides of your mat, and come into horse stance. Your feet are about 3 feet apart. Turn the toes out a little bit and bend your knees. Have your hands on your thighs. Inhale with your spine straight. And then exhale, take your chest towards one knee. Just only going as far as feels comfortable. Inhale, torso back to the middle, keeping your knees straight, knees bent through all of this. Exhale, chest towards the other leg. Doesn't have to go all the way there. Inhale, come back up. Feeling this in your feet and your legs. Warming up and waking up around your hips, your legs, your feet. One more on either side. Great. Heel toe your feet back together. Let's have a little balance moment. Let's have a go at tree. Bring your weight into your left foot and place your right foot either on your inner thigh or on your shin or on your ankle. If it's a wobbly day and you need to hold on to a wall or piece of furniture, just be near to that. And then this bent leg is outwardly rotating some. And then if you have any hands spare, either bring your hands into prayer position or reach your arms up into the air. Have that sense of spreading the foot that's on the floor again to help you find a stable base. Feeling a sense of length in your spine, the crown of your head lifting. Okay, change to the other side. Foot either on your inner thigh, shin, or ankle. Arms up in the air, or hands in prayer position, or holding on to some support if that feels helpful. And then step your foot down to the floor. Come into mountain pose. And then I'm going to ask Laura to take us through something kind of relaxing to end the class. Do you want people standing or sitting or lying down, Laura?
Yeah, I was going to offer you to sit actually. So you could do it standing also, but whichever you prefer really, sitting or standing. I'm going to sit. Just finding yourself a comfortable position. Again, where you can feel your sitting bones connected with the seat. I think everybody's sitting. If you're standing, go with your feet. Allow the eyes to close if that feels comfortable for you. And on your next out breath, just directing your breath down through the tailbone and down into the contact with the earth beneath you. Just focusing on the out breath for now, and with each exhalation, just feeling the weight of the body settling and being absorbed into the earth beneath. And you may visualize roots growing down from your tailbone into the earth, down through the layers of topsoil, rocky soil beneath that, down through all the wet layers of earth and rock and water. With each exhalation, just reaching a little bit deeper down into the earth. Feeling that steady, solid groundedness. On the in-breath, drawing up from that deep, dark earth. Drawing breath, drawing steadiness up into your body as you breathe in, and anchoring deeper down as you breathe out. Maybe there are qualities associated with the earth that you might resonate with at this time and that you might wish to invite into your being. Maybe with a word. As you breathe in, just inviting that quality of holding, of steadiness, whatever that might be for you. Breathing out, anchoring it down through the earth. On the next inhalation, I'm going to invite you to pause in the heart and to exhale out through the crown of the head, this time up into the sky above. And as you breathe in, drawing down through the crown into the heart. We'll take just a few moments of breathing in and out with the sky above. So as we are rooted and grounded below, so are we also connected with the above. Breathing out into the spaciousness, into the vastness of the world above the head. Drawing down that sense of wide open possibility into your being with each in-breath. We'll just complete with a couple of rounds of breath, drawing in from the sky into the heart, and breathing out and back down into the earth. Drawing in from the earth back up to the heart, and breathing out into the vastness of the sky above. Just once more in your own time, drawing in from above. Exhaling down into the earth. Drawing in from the earth back to the heart. exhaling out into the sky. And completing back in the heart center. Where the two energies meet. The perfect balance within your own body of earth and sky, of breath and body. And giving thanks to yourself for making this time this morning, and thank you to Claire for inviting us all here. Thank you, Claire.
Big thanks, Laura. That was so lovely. If you have any pregnant friends, do send them Laura's way. She does do lots of lovely classes for pregnant mums and support before and after birth, as well as many other things as well. So big thanks from me for today. This is day 6, so there'll be one more video coming out tomorrow. Watch out for that. And if you want to know about any of the guest presenters who've been on this week, I'll put a link to that underneath this video later on. Have a great day.